DNA testing by the BCA has confirmed through DNA that the remains we found last week were Jacob Wetterling. In some long unsolved cases, leads go quiet, and there can be long stretches where there's no activity in a case at all. That was never the case with Jacob Wetterling's case. We looked for Jacob Wetterling for all these years with all of you, with our entire country, for the family. In the almost 27 years since Jacob disappeared, investigators from the Stearns County Sheriff's Office, the BCA, and the FBI have constantly worked to develop new information, follow new leads, and look for new ways to approach this case. It's one of the reasons our investigative team last year decided to ask the United States Attorney's Office to prosecute Mr. Heinrich's child pornography case. We believed then that Mr. Heinrich was involved in Jacob's disappearance. With the prospect of a longer federal penalty for child pornography facing Mr. Heinrich, we believed it could lead to Mr. Heinrich finally cooperating with investigators to tell us what he knew. That bet paid off last week as he led the investigative team to a rural site in Stearns County where investigators from the agencies I mentioned and the BCA crime scene team located human remains. Scientists in the BCA laboratory have tested and analyzed evidence in this case dating back to before DNA testing was possible. Last fall, BCA scientists connected Heinrich through DNA to another victim, Jared Scheidel, to give us the proof that Heinrich was the perpetrator in that case. That eventually led to Heinrich's arrest on the charges he faced today. And this investigation is not over. We continue to have work to do as we continue to provide more and more answers for the family.